Welcome to the mesmerizing world of Major League Baseball, where we're about to unveil 1 in 1 million moments of MLB. Brace yourselves for the extraordinary, where the ordinary takes a back seat. From jaw-dropping catches to fan-driven chaos, these moments redefine the game. Stay tuned for baseball's unforgettable tales. So here we have a player charging down the baseline, making a beeline for home plate like a man on a mission. But then,
and he dives over the catcher, Molina, and he's safe!
He has that uh-oh moment. You know, when he realizes he's about to get tagged out. In that split second, he decides to pull out all the stops. And what's the only option left in his bag of tricks? A front flip, my friends. He goes flipping and twirling over the catcher, Molina, like a gymnast on a mission. Molina's face in that split second is probably thinking, man, I've been around this game for a while, but I've never, ever seen anything quite like that. Well, hold on to your hats because we've got another gem for you in the very next clip. You know, right before an MLB game, during that serene moment of the national anthem, guess what decided to join the party? A bald eagle of all things! And this feathered friend wasn't exactly following the script. Nope, it had its own idea, trying to land right on a player's head. I mean, talk about a bald move, right? But hey, we're a resilient bunch, and that's the beauty of baseball. We've got a bald eagle swooping in like it's auditioning for a starring role. And just when you thought you've seen it all, during one of those jaw-dropping plays, something straight out of a magician's playbook happened. The ball got itself stuck to this pitcher's glove. The look on his face at that very moment, like, what in the world is going on here? So, what's a pitcher to do when the ball refuses to let go? Well, he had no choice but to go for a Hail Mary move. He chucks the whole glove over to first base. I mean, that's not your everyday play, right? It's like he said, here, I don't need this glove anymore, but I definitely need that ball. In this clip, get ready to witness something legendary because this pitcher just pulled off the best ankle breaker in baseball history. Yup, you heard me right. We're talking about ankle breaking moves, and we're not even on the basketball court. We're diving into some mascot mayhem now. Have you ever seen a mascot get raw dog? Well, you're in for a treat. The Phillies mascot whipped out a hot dog cannon and decided it was time for a food fight. And who was on the receiving end of this Frankfurter frenzy? None other than another mascot. I mean, seriously, it's mascot on mascot action, and it's a hot dog showdown for the ages. You've got a pig mascot in the line of fire, and I can almost hear the piggy squeals from here. We're switching gears to talk about baseballs, and boy, did this player give that ball a ride. I mean, we're talking about hitting it so hard that it caused a 1 in a million moment. Did you see that ball? It's like it's auditioning for America's Got Talent, still spinning and spinning and spinning. In fact, it hit the ball so hard it decided, I'm taking the cover with me. Yeah, you heard that right. He literally broke the baseball. Now that's what I call a power hitter. Or maybe the ball was just trying to escape the ballpark. Who can blame it? Here's this dude just chilling at the game, minding his own business, holding his precious baby. And what happens? A foul ball comes screaming in, and he catches it without even flinching. Talk about multitasking, right? He's there, one-handed, baby in his lap, and oh, let's not forget, he's got a couple of hot dogs in his other hand. Now, that's some serious dedication to baseball and snack time. The guy's got skills, and his baby probably thinks, yeah, my dad's a superhero. Let's talk about the legendary Paul O'Neill, because this man pulled off something that's going down in the archives of baseball history as a never-again moment. The game's on the line, and Paul's diving for the ball, but oops, he bobbled it pretty bad. So what does he do? Well, he doesn't just pick it up like a mere mortal. No, he decides to pull off some soccer moves right there on the field. I kid you not, he gave that ball a good old nudge with his foot, kinda like he's kicking kickball. You can almost hear the crowd collectively saying, no way, I did not believe what I just saw. It's the absolute all-time play, and I might dare say it's one of the wildest moves I've ever seen. Who knew soccer had a secret life in baseball? I didn't even know that was legal, but hey, it's Paul O'Neill. He makes his own rules. In this clip in Pittsburgh, there was a jaw-dropping moment when an umpire's questionable call pushed a coach to his limits. Fuming with frustration, the coach, Mick Lendon, pulled a move straight out of a comedy sketch. He picked up first base, walked away with it, and chucked it down the tunnel. The crowd's delight was off the charts. I guess that's why they called him the Pirate stealing bases and hearts. Well, folks, it's time to dial 911 because we've got a pitcher on the loose here. he decided to unleash a fastball so ferocious it almost turned the game into a brawl. I mean, something literally flew off that pitch. You can almost hear the batter saying, "Hey, take it easy, buddy. We're here to play baseball, not engage in a war." But this pitcher, well, he took throwing heat to a whole new level. Who knew a fastball could cause so much chaos? It's like he said, "Oh well, why so serious, guys? It's just a little heat." Well, folks, call him Hunter, ice in his veins, Renfro, because this guy caught a fly ball without even bothering to look at it. I mean, there's a high fly ball to right, hit with some real oomph, and Renfro, well, he got a little turned around, but did that stop him? Nope, not even close. Somehow, he still made the catch, and you can almost hear the baseball saying, "Wait, what just happened?" Hunter Renfro's like, "No big deal, folks, I've got this in the bag." It's one of those moments that leaves you shaking your head in disbelief. The man's trying to play it cool, like he does this every day, and we're all just left wondering, what was that? In this clip, Luis Guillorme might as well be the superhero of the baseball world because when a player lost control of their bat, he caught it in the most savage, jaw-dropping way possible. It's like he was saying, "Bat out of hell, I've got it." The player loses control of that bat, and here comes Luis, making a grab that's so smooth, it's like he was plucking a grape from a vine. Casual, cool, and he just casually saved everyone's life. We've got an MLB player who's gone all A Bug's Life on us, forming a tight bond with a praying mantis. I mean, look at that mantis. It's praying for a rally like it's auditioning for a role in Men in Black. You know, that movie with all the alien agents? And our baseball player, well, he's got his little buddy perched on his hat out in center field, just along for the ride. Most folks are out there in the outfield, you know, just chilling, but not him. He's got a mantis buddy who's all about those good vibes and maybe a few rally prayers. It's like a real-life Disney movie out there. Now, this next moment had zero chill. A player's up to bat, ready to face the pitch, and out of nowhere, Mother Nature decides to throw in her 2 cents. A burst of thunder crashes right over second base, and this guy, well, let's just say it scared the baseball pants off him. I mean, we've heard of baseball players being focused, but this was like a surprise thunder edition. The batter's like, "Time out, folks! I need a moment to collect my nerves here." The legend of Brian Dozier. A couple of years back, he decided to hit one deep down center field, and that ball landed in one of the craziest places you can imagine. It's like a golf shot, right? You aim for the green, and bam, it lands in the water hazard. But here's the twist. He stuck the landing, and it was perfect. The ball came to rest in its little slice of baseball history. And then you've got this outfielder who probably thought he was playing a game of darts, not baseball. Bullseye! It seems like God had a group of fans among the Marlins, and they had a special request for one of their players during a game. They set up this towering pyramid of cans, and they were probably thinking, hey, how about hitting all of them? But instead of being the can crusher they expected, the player pulled off a move that had everyone's jaw dropping. It's like he said, why hit them all when I could do something even more spectacular? In this clip, Aaron Judge, who decided to go for a catch and ended up breaking through the wall. I mean, talk about dedication to the game, right? He cracks down the line, back to the corner, and there's Judge making the catch. But whoops, there he goes, breaking the wall like it's made of cardboard. That man is strong as all get out. It's not just home runs he's smashing, it's the ballpark itself. I still can't believe what I'm seeing. In this next play, the legendary Bartolo Colon threw a guy out with a behind-the-back move. It's like he's playing keep away with the ball all game, saying, nope, it's my ball, you can't have it. And he makes it look so easy. It's like he's just casually adding some mustard to his hot dog. Bartolo's out there having a blast and making the most incredible plays with that I've got this attitude. Smooth move, Ronnie Cedeno. This guy, he's quite the trickster. He got caught wearing a fake mustache, and I bet you it wasn't your average run-of-the-mill disguise. He gave the fake mustache to another Ronnie. That's right, it went from Ronnie to Ronnie. It's like some kind of mustache relay. But hold on to your seats, because that mustache, it's not even real. Nope, it's drawn on there. I mean, talk about a plot twist. You've got to hand it to Ronnie for the effort. A game once got delayed due to a swarm of bees. I mean, games can be delayed for a lot of reasons, but nothing quite like the buzzkill of a bee swarm. It's like the baseball gods decided to have a little fun. But hey, it's not as bad as when they swarmed right on the camera screen behind home plate. I can almost hear someone saying, heck, let's just cancel the entire season. speaking of stinging moments, there was this catcher who once caught a ball using his face. I mean, is that a catch or a whoops, I need an ice pack? It's like he turned his mask into a baseball glove. The announcer saying, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, and I'm with him on that one. This guy's just sitting there, taking one for the team, and the ball decides to go face to face. Oh, this next fan, well, he decided to make a grab for a foul ball, and in doing so, he caused a player to miss a catch. Now, that's one way to make yourself famous, but it didn't sit well with another fan. So what does this other fan do? He takes justice into his own hands, or should I say, his own pizza slice. Yup, that's right, pizza slice incoming! It's like a deliciously cheesy boomerang. The announcer's like, I'm not so sure that was a mistake. That gentleman who threw the pizza? Well, he got the old heave-ho, and it was an ugly, ugly sight. Let's talk about Martin Maldonado, the magician of baseball. He hits a ground ball to third base, and what happens? The ball just disrobes itself. I've heard of hitting to cover off the ball, but this ball took that quite literally. It's like the baseball decided to go streaking on the field, showing off more than we bargained for. Maldonado's got some supernatural power over those balls. Who knew a simple ground ball could turn into a strip show? Talk about a pitch-perfect blooper. Right before a crucial pitch, an arena worker accidentally hits the sound effect of doom button and ruins the whole play. Well, I guess the boys in the audio room had their own interpretation of adding drama to the game. That's on you, audio wizards, for turning the baseball field into a soundstage for unexpected surprises. This next play, I swear, had everyone feeling like they were in a maze. The ball takes a wild bounce down the right field line, heading straight for this team's bullpen. And what happens next? It goes right into the Giants' bullpen, through the fence, and you know what's the kicker? The door was wide open. Classic, right? It's like a scene from a slapstick comedy. We'll be seeing this shot for years to come. At least the guy tried to close the door, but sometimes baseball decides to write its own punchlines. Oh boy, this next player was having a moment, and it wasn't about making any effort on the field. It's like he completely forgot he was playing in front of thousands of fans and accidentally gave them an eyeful. Well, that's one way to keep the crowd's attention, and kudos to the Tigers, they played some good defense. Didn't you see that? He's just casually getting the dirt out, and suddenly, oops, his pants decided to take a nosedive. Hold up, I don't think that was an accident. He probably thought, you know what? Let's give the fans something to remember. Oh, this next moment is one for the books. The San Diego Padres had a serious case of "we love you, Darvish" fever. They loved Yu Darvish so much that one time, they decided to follow his every move and copy him like his biggest fans. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right? So, there they were, imitating Yu Darvish, and the best part is, he had no idea. They mimicked his every gesture, going to his hat, putting hands in pockets, you name it. It's like they thought, if we do what he does, maybe we'll play like him. That's some serious baseball fandom right there, and it's pretty awesome. After all, why should kids have all the fun, right? Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through 1 in 1 million moments of MLB. If you want more incredible baseball stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more action, and see you next time on the field.